Hello friends, happy holidays and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to cover the strategy behind clearing Blackhole floor 8 dragon type. And now as per usual, buff wise is 7 Sins Forbidden Revenge. Basically when it dies, it will deal damage to the attacker and the next Yabi gets +6 on all stats. Starting off, we'll use Odin's Crow Dance to increase our damage output, making the enemies weak to magic attack. Next, we'll follow with the ultimate. With Odin, you can use the ultimate when you have 4 energy at a 33% effect reduction, but that is pretty much bearable. Over time, I find getting the stats buff earlier provides more benefits than waiting for an additional turn. Next, we'll use Odin's Ashev's Light. The goal here is to knock out 2 out of the 3 7 Sins to slot in for the next 2 bosses. The ideal scenario is to maybe have a delta of 1000 HP between the 2 7 Sins so that Odin can get rid of 1 each turn. I will then use Divine's Right. While my partner need to make a pretty critical judgment call here, they need to decide whether it makes sense to land an additional attack or to swap to Tracer. If you don't have Tracer, the safer backup would be to bring Caesar to reset the buff on both bosses. The condition for using Tracer is that he needs to survive the turn he uses Soul Shatter and attack before enemies in the following turn, so having the right speed is going to be crucial. Now we got a secret weapon on our team, so death in this game is actually good. Suiciding your Yabi at the right time, at the right turn, now becomes a next level mastery. Also, it does save you a turn from switching to another Yabi, so there is that benefit as well. Once Odin's out, Lucia swaps in for Weather Change. Tracer will swap to Mecah to deal heavy water type damage to Entropy. For now, we'll ignore Kydee until we're done with Demon King. Now, you want to summon Demon King by removing Entropy and then get rid of the third 7 Sins. Otherwise, if you remove the 7 Sins first, Demon King gets a +6 stats buff that could have been avoided. If you can get into a better rotation, ideally Lucia uses her ultimate before Mecah's, so that Mecah's ultimate benefits from the weather change effect. Okay, I'll swap in Mecah here and use Currents of Time to increase the ultimate damage in the following turn. Something to note for extra healing is you can use Currents of Time and then use Stream Lantern so you deal more damage, hence heals more HP as well. From here, considering your teammate's Mecah is faster than you, he could cut down Entropy and then you deal damage to the Demon King following up. Or, as shown here, he goes for the last 7 Sins and you can get rid of the Entropy. The first option would require a good read on Entropy's HP and the range of your Mecah's crit damage. Second option, just make sure you don't kill the 7 Sins to summon Demon King. Now once Demon King is up, a shot of Frostbite will help widen the damage gap, plus the damage over time effect is a nice bonus. Meanwhile, the other Mecah can remove the last 7 Sins. I find this helps with keeping Mecah's survivability. And now that he's gone, all focus goes on Demon King. Good timing for a double ult, and a good freeze is always cool. A few additional regular attacks should be able to finish off Demon King here. Now, had that freeze not happen, and say your stats got removed by Demon King's ultimate, you could swap to the physical attacker, or ideally, if both Mecah can get Demon King's HP down to roughly 15% or around 5000 HP, one of the Mecah can swap to a physical attacker while the other Mecah finish off Demon King. Now for physical attacker, the current best options are probably Annpeter and Kydee. Following up would be Kran, Phil, War God Dragon, and perhaps even Almighty or Nynx are all good backup choices. Hopefully now you know why deaths are good in this match. If you're new to this game, you can read up on Annpeter's skill in the Monster Quest 7 Sins database, link in the description down below. With Kydee, ideally use Nightmare Curse to reduce enemies' damage resist before Annpeter's ultimate. From here, a few regular attacks should be able to finish off the game. Now this is one of the team and lineup combinations you can use to clear it. You can also switch Mecah and Odin's order, replace Tracer with Caesar, replace Annpeter with Kran and Phil. There's a lot you can do here. But for now, hopefully you found this to be helpful. Remember to subscribe to the channel for future content and guide to this game. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the other side.